And we're back. So we're going to attach the recessed zipper to our lining panels today. You already should have your recessed zipper with the centers marked. Your lining on top is marked. Simply match up. This is right side up. Match up the lines, center lines. Attach with some clips. Make sure it's to the top, even with the lining. And simple. So that's attached. I'm going to go to the sewing machine. I'm not going to make you watch me. We're simply going to attach sewing on 1/8 of an inch, no more than that, just so it's attached, and then we will put on the vinyl top band. So I'll be right back, and we'll take the next step. So I have attached the recessed zipper to the lining with the zipper pocket side. We're going to now take one of our top lining pieces, and we're going to, you've already marked your centers on here as well, so just line up the centers and then line up the top edges. So, clip in place. And this time, we're going to sew through the top lining piece and the recessed zipper and the actual lining, interior lining. And I think I mentioned earlier too, but when you have a vinyl piece such as this, it's really easier to cut it single fold, not on a fold, because these pieces will shift, and then suddenly you'll be short, you know, 1/4 of an inch and wonder what the heck happened. So just precise cutting. It might take you an extra, 10 minutes, but it's so worth it because things line up and they fit, and when they fit, you're a happy camper. And we all want to be a happy camper, right? I don't even like camping, to be honest, but anyway. Well, maybe I like hotel camping. Okay, so we're going to go to the sewing machine, and we will sew this, and then we are going to, once it's sewn, we're going to push this all up like so, and we're going to top stitch. So I'll do all that at the sewing machine with you so you can watch and learn. And then I'll let you, on the other side, you're just going to rinse, repeat, do the exact same thing for the other side, so I won't bore you with that. So let's go sew. So who's ready to sew? I'm going to remove this regular Teflon foot, and we're going to add a 1/4 inch. It calls for a 1/4 inch seam allowance on this particular piece. So nice and easy to use this 1/4 inch Teflon foot. Even though we're not sewing directly on vinyl, I just like the accuracy that the foot provides. So we're going to put our piece here. My 3.5 inch stitch length, and we're going to sew. Make sure you don't have a zipper pull in the way of the needle. Oh, that can be very noisy, but we don't want that. I'm double checking that everything is lined up. Give it a little back stitch at the end. That's it. Now we're going to take the facing, whatever this piece is called. We're going to fold it up, get this out of the way, and we're going to top stitch through the fabric and with the seam allowance of the top band pushed towards the lining. And that will just keep it in place. So I'm going to change my edge foot to a 1/8 of an inch foot. Again, I'm not sewing on vinyl, but I like these edge feet. So you can use them on fabric, cork, anything. And now we're just going to use the presser foot, use the edge foot against the seam allowance. We're going to increase our stitch to about 4.5. And we're going to go. And I haven't ironed it because it's vinyl, obviously. So just use your hands and pull it apart and make sure the seam is going towards the lining. You come to a little thick area here. Get my hump jumper. It's right here. Just in case. You can use a stiletto too if you wanted to, but you can see sometimes it might get stuck on a little piece. It didn't, so I don't need it. And then we're just carefully going all the way down. A little back stitch. And we have half of our recessed zipper installed, and she's going to be beautiful. So go ahead and just rinse repeat for the other side, and then we'll come back and we will sew up the sides, and then we will be done with the interior for now. So that looks great, everybody. I know yours does too. Yay! And we're back, and we have sewn in the other side of our recessed zipper. So it looks very pretty, I think. I'm sure yours does too. And when we get it all done, you'll be able to zip it open like so. Reveal the beautiful zipper pocket. And then on this side, your slip pocket. So let's zip her up, and all we're going to do is sew up the sides, only the sides. We're not going to do the bottom or the box. We're going to do that later on. Another fun technique. So just match up, first of all, match up the side seams to make sure that they are even. Hard to see. Like so. Clip it in place, and then go to the top. If the top is off for any reason, a smidge, don't worry about it, because it's most important that this seam here lines up. So do that, and then we're going to come down to the bottom here. And clip. You're going to do the same thing for the other side, and then we're going to sew just here to here with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So I'm not going to bore you with me sewing some more straight stitches. So 3/8 of a seam allowance on this side and on this side, and then our lining will be done up to this point, and we're going to start working on the exterior. So great job, everybody. I'll see you in a little bit.